My roommate, he was very receptive, but I wasn't receptive at all. After that, my roommate just told me if someone wanted to pray for you, just let them pray for you, because the worst that they could be doing is just praying to no one. So, of course, I run into Eli again. And this time he was on a prayer walk, and he stops and he asks if he could pray for me. And this time I was more receptive. But this time I actually learned something. I noticed that Eli was very passionate about his Christianity. And I also have 2 Christian roommates, and they're very passionate about their Christianity. And it just made me more aware of the passion that people have for Christianity. So the next step is that, of course, I run into Eli again. This time at Fresh. And he's having dinner with some InterVarsity members. And he invites me to dinner, and so I join. And while we're having dinner, he invites me to come to large group. And I told him I'll think about it. So eventually I decided to come. He said it's a bunch of college students, it's fun, singing. So I said, and when I first got there, I thought, wow, this is weird. I was uncomfortable. I felt like I didn't belong. But I remember that message that Garrett and his wife gave about Jesus wanting to care for our entire being. And I just thought to myself that I could use Jesus because I've always felt like I've had a spiritual and emotional void. And I felt like maybe Jesus could help me with that. So after that message, I prayed with Derek and Mike, and I felt very welcome after that. So the second week for me in large group, I met Sabrina there, and she runs a Bible study, the gig. And I started going to Bible study, and I started asking lots of questions. And as I got answers to those questions, she started praying. I prayed for more knowledge and more understanding of God's Word, and I also prayed for God to reveal Himself to me. The next step in this process was compelling. So when compelling was presented to me, I thought, that's weird. It's just a bunch of Christians. But eventually, I decided to go to compelling due to the urgency that the staff had, and Sabrina urged me to go also. And at compelling, there's 2 big things that happened. The first thing was I took the discovery track, which was for people who were just curious about Jesus and Christianity. And I realized that all of the questions that were being asked by my group members, I had already known because of Sabrina and Andy. And I came to a realization that I could ask questions until I'm dead, but the only way for me to really know Jesus Christ was to follow Him. And that was one part of it. And the other part was Saturday night at Compelling. York Moore was speaking about Jesus Christ, and I've heard a lot about Jesus, Bible study and everything, but York Moore spoke with such power. And when he was talking about Jesus, something hit me there. Something that I never felt before. that was God speaking to me. Before that, I just spoken to my small group leader at Compelling, and she asked me, what would it take for you to start following Jesus Christ? And I told her that I would have to feel him in my heart. And, I knew that he was listening and that he was right there. So, I know you guys are probably wondering, how do you feel after that? Well, I feel what I like to call giving me joy. And it's been with me ever since Compelling. We started Saturday night, and after our main session Saturday night, there was like this magical spirit in our chapel prayer, I think. And I received like 20 hugs. People, and I'm not like super affectionate, but I was ready for hugs. But now that I'm back in Allendale, I have a new outlook on life. I have a lot more hope, less worry. So, I guess to end this, I would say to anyone who's maybe searching for Jesus or looking for a sign of Jesus, I would advise them to pray. Because even before I identified as a Christian, I prayed to Jesus to help me understand who he was and to reveal himself to me. And also ask as many questions as you can, because that really helps in understanding and to break down barriers.